I'm going to show you how I cook plantains. It's very simple and very easy. If you saw my recipe for banana bread, you saw that I bought a package of overripe what I thought was bananas for $1, but there were some plantains in there. And so I'm going to show you how I cook them up. It's best if you use them when they're ripe, then they're on the sweet side. Start off by turning on the flame at medium-low, and you're going to have a non-stick pan, non-stick if you can do it, and put in between 1 and 2 tablespoons of butter. That's actually about 1. And while this melts, we're going to cut up the fruit. This plantain is really ripe, which means it's going to be sweet. So first I cut off the ends, and then I cut a slit in it to make, because it doesn't peel easily like a banana. So sometimes I'll even, actually I put the knife in a little too deep, but a lot of times you can just score the top, and then it makes it easier to, then you can peel it like a banana. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, instead of it slicing it like a banana, I'm going to slice it on an angle. And now the browner the skin, the more ripe it is, the sweeter it's going to be, by the way. And I'm going to cut this at an angle all the way through, about this thick. And because I cut them too much before, they're slicing a little too weird. And now they're ready to put into the pan. The butter has melted, so I'm ready to put these into the pan. It's not that hot yet, but it will get there. Because there's so much sugar in plantains, you don't want the heat too high because they'll burn too quickly and cook up too quickly. So actually it should sizzle a little bit, so it's not very hot yet. And you want to keep an eye on this. I cut mine a little strangely. And you want it to sizzle, and you want it to get a little bit crispy and golden brown on the side before you turn them over. So I'll pause the video and we'll come back. You don't want to leave this. You can walk away for a minute or so and then check it. And then once it starts getting more brown, you can check them about every 30 seconds. I'm ready to flip these over. Probably a little darker than I thought, but I got busy doing something else. And sometimes you'll find that one side of your pan is cooking them up faster than another side of your pan. So I'm noticing that these up here are cooking more quickly than these down here. So I'm going to, they're not even getting that cooked on the other side. So, and maybe that one is a little bit, but, so I'll move them around in the pan, and just so they can share the love, so to speak. And then we'll come back in another minute or two and look at it again. Sorry that last scene wasn't zoomed in. Okay, so I'm turning a few more of these and getting ready to plate it up. And some of these that were kind of wimpy before are getting some color. And by the way, these are good hot. They're also good warm. They don't have to be absolutely hot to still be good. I don't really like them cold. I don't like them room temperature, but warm is okay too. And we're ready to serve any moment. Yep, they're looking good. You want them a little crispy on the outside. So that's how you make plantains. They're so delicious. You notice I didn't put any sugar in this. I saw another recipe online that included sugar and cinnamon. It's not necessary. Just the butter. Some people use a little oil. I like the butter, the salted butter, just to get a little bit of saltiness. They're wonderful, plain. So that's how I make plantains.